Alohu. Eshadala wale abotenu. Abiyama biyiska wabiyako. Atakwados weshemega kwados banushemeka lola maye. It's a good thing to give thanks unto the Lord and to sing praises to our name, O Most High, to show forth our loving kindness in the morning and our faithfulness every night. Upon the instrument 10 strings, and upon the psaltery, upon the harp with a solemn sound. For thou, Lord, hast made me glad through thy works. I will triumph in the works of thy hands. O Lord, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep. A brutish man knoweth not, neither the fool understand this. When the wicked springeth the grass, and all workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever. But thou, Lord, art most high forevermore. For lo thy enemies, O Lord, for lo thy enemies shall perish. All the workers of iniquity shall be scattered. For my horn shall I exalt like the horn of a wild ox. I shall be anointed with fresh oil. Mine eye also shall see my desire of my enemies, and my ears shall hear the desire of the wicked that rise up against me. The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. He shall flow like a cedar of Lebanon. Those that be planted in the house of the Lord shall flourish in the courts of our God. They shall still bring forth fruit in no age. They shall be fat and flourishing. To show that the Lord is upright. He is my rock, and there is no unrighteousness in him. Hallelujah. First of all, I'd like to give all honor and praise to the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, the God of Jacob, the great, mighty, revered God, the Most High God, who bestows loving kindness, possesses all things, who remembers the pious deeds of the patriots, the Most High, slow of anger, great in kindness, forgiving iniquity and transgressions, but who will by no means clear the guilty, visiting iniquities of fathers upon the children to the third and fourth generation. The Most High's work is perfect for all his ways of justice, a God of faithfulness and without iniquity, just and right and seed. You may be seated. First of all, I'd like to give all honor and praise to a leader in Israel, a father, Chief Eleazar. Amen. To the chief men, princes, mother in Israel, I say unto you the tongue of my forefathers, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom Lekah.
We're going to go into Deuteronomy 25. These are principles that God set. I said these are principles that God set. God set these principles. God set these standards. And according to your lifestyle, according to how you live your life, determines whether you agree with God or you disagree with God. All according to your lifestyle and how you live. And these are things that we need to understand, man. So when our lifestyle doesn't coincide with what God said, you don't fear God, and this is not your God. Stop claiming the God of Israel. Don't claim this God. Because you don't agree with the principles. You disagree with the standards. You disagree with the curriculum. Let's read. Deuteronomy chapter 25.
If there be a controversy,
between men,
and they come unto judgment.
So controversies happens. Strife happens. Arguments happens. These things happens. But when there's a controversy or a debate or an argument, just know that there are boundaries that we should not cross.
Right. So let me tell you.
Just know that there's a limit in between me and you arguing or having a discrepancy, which means having this disagreement, which means there are lines that you don't cross, and there are lines and boundaries that I don't cross. I will not violate you, and you will not violate me. We should be able to have a disagreement without things getting out of hand. Without things getting out of hand and getting blown out of proportion. You know why? Because in this strife or in this debate or controversy,
we have to realize one thing. We still have to have consideration. We still got to consider each other. Tom Sheep.
And they come unto judgment, and the judges may judge them.
And they come unto judgment. What is judgment? Judgment is the ability to make godly decisions. That's who can be judges. That's who can be officers and chiefs and princes. The ones that are able to put aside their emotions and their feelings for the purpose of making a godly decision or a logical decision, reached after careful thought. So you make a decision after careful thought and consideration of facts, not being driven by emotions, not allowing emotions to drive you and put you in a position to where you deal with this situation in an ungodly way. Okay? Right? So judgment is the ability to understand, using the wisdom of God and reach a decision. Go ahead.
And condemn the wicked.
Condemn the wicked.
And it shall be.
Okay. So what do you mean by condemning the wicked? When you condemn the wicked, what does this mean? Right? Condemn means to declare wrong after evidence, which means this is something that I have to voice. You have to show and voice your disagreement, okay? After evidence and facts, right? So now, when you are able to condemn a person in their wrong, it shows that you have human decency, okay? You have human decency. And human decency is the ability to discern between what is right and what is wrong according to what God said without being partial. At that point in time, we do not judge matters according as, oh, this is my brother. At this point in time, brothers and sisters don't count. At this point in time, if you're my wife, that don't count. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Yeah. Because the judgment of God stands above everything and anything.
That's good. That's
okay? Tom Sheep.
Verse 2. And it shall be, if the wicked man be worthy to be beaten, that the judge shall cause him to lie down. If the wicked
man be worthy to be beaten. The Hebrew word for worthy, you know what it is? Bang. Son. Right? Okay? Now, go ahead.
And to be beaten before his face, according to his fault, by a certain number. Verse 3. 40 stripes he may give him.
40 stripes he may give.
And not exceed.
And not exceed, which means don't go over 40 stripes. Okay? There was a certain number. Okay? I can give him anything less than that. But once I go over that 40 stripes, which means there is a thing called overboard. There's a thing called overboard. And sometimes we go too far concerning the situation. Yes, the person is wrong. But sometimes the person that's dealing with the matter has gone too far. You can do things and go overboard concerning the situation. Now you become at fault. These type of people are not capable or able to judge matters. I said these people are not able or capable to judge matters because the person tends to go overboard. They go too far. And when we go too far, guess what happens now? It goes into other things. Go ahead, Tom Sheep.
40 stripes he may give him and not exceed.
And not exceed.
Lest if he should exceed, and beat him above many stripes, then thy brother should seem vile unto thee.
Okay, what is that word vile? What does it mean to be vile? The Hebrew word to be vile is nikla. Okay, the word nikla, it means to be despised. It means base. It means lightly esteemed. So the law sets boundaries. The laws of God sets boundaries. Okay? Even in judgment, prevents you from abusing. Prevents you from abusing, humiliating, and degrading persons, because these things denotes hatred. And you know how many times when a person is wrong, the other person humiliates them, the other person degrades him. Know why? Because now we done took this way past chastisement. This is not a chastisement now. This is not a rebuke. This is not a reprimand now. You are humiliating me, and you want me to stay there and accept that you are humiliating me and degrading me. I don't have to accept that.
No, you don't.
And this is why when you can't say a person is a scorner. Why are you calling me a scorner when you want me to sit there and be humiliated? God ain't said to humiliate me, to degrade me.
Right.
Now, if we are circumspect and on point with ourselves, a rebuke is showing the person where he's wrong at. Not calling me names.
That's right.
Not calling me stupid.
That's right.
Not calling me, it's not about that. Now, when you start taking the rebuke and start calling me names and everything in the book, I ain't got to listen to that. Now I'm going to turn my back against you. Now I'm going to walk away. Because that's not a rebuke.
Right.
That's not a chastise. That's not a reprimand. And now you go around telling people I'm a scorner. No, you just want me to sit there and take your humiliating and the degrading words and you want me to accept it. No, I'm not accepting that. I ain't got to accept that. Yeah, I accept the fact that I'm wrong and I am open to rebuke, but I'm not open to be humiliated.
That's right.
I am not open to be degraded.
That's right.
I am not open to your abuse.
That's right.
What's wrong with us, man?
That's right.
What's wrong with us, man? When we do these things, when we humiliate and abuse and degrade other people, guess what God said? He said, you're a vile person. And when a person is vile, you have that is an ungodly trait. Those are traits of ungodly people. Don't degrade. Stop abusing and humiliating people. Because guess what? You wouldn't accept it neither.
That's right.
Tom Sheep.
Verse 4. Thou shalt not muzzle the ox when he treaded out the corn.
Thou shalt not muzzle an ox when he treaded out the corn. And these things are considered inhumane. Mm-hmm. If you muzzle the ox while the ox is working, that is what's considered inhumane.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead.
If brethren dwell together, and one of them die and have no child.
If brethren dwell together and has no child. The Hebrew word for child is bang, and has no son. Read.
And one of them die and have no child.
One of them die and have no son.
The wife of the dead.
The wife of the dead
shall not marry without.
Shall not marry without.
Unto a stranger.
Unto a stranger. These were customs set up from our forefathers. Later on became laws, commandments, and statutes. A lot of these laws, commandments, and statutes that we read about in the book was set up off the customs and the practices of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Adam, Seth, Enos, those godly, holy, and righteous men that lived hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Those are the patriarchs, the pace setters, the trendsetters. Go ahead.
Her husband's brother shall go in unto her, and take her to him to wife, and perform the duty of a husband's brother unto her.
And perform the duty of a husband's brother unto her. The duty of a husband brother. The Hebrew word for that is yebes. Yours beit memsophi. It means levirate marriage. Levirate marriage was a custom. Later became law, where a widow marries her deceased husband's brother, only if they live together. This practice often found in patriarchal societies which bring about a patriarchal mindset. It takes a certain mindset to serve this God. if you don't acquire this mindset, you can't serve this God. Why? Because a person with a heathenistic mindset is not going to agree with these principles. I said a person with a heathenistic mindset, you are not going to agree with these principles. Okay? He said, and that refers to a system of beliefs and values that favors men in prioritize male authority. This practice ensures the widow continued support and protection within the family. Because she done left her family. She left her family to be with this man. And now the man is dead. So according to law, the next brother in line, have to go into this woman and raise up seed for her dead husband. Okay? While also continuing the deceased husband's lineage, particularly if he died without a male heir. Tamshi.
And it shall be that the firstborn which she buried shall succeed in the name of his brother which is dead.
Right?
That his name be not put out of Israel.
Tamshi.
And if the man like not to take his brother's wife, then let his brother's wife go up to the gate unto the elders and say, if
the man like not to take his brother's wife, then who go to the gates unto the elders?
Let his brother's wife go up to the
brother's wife go up to the gates unto the elders
and say,
which means she reports him.
Yeah,
she don't go to him and correct him. But you are ungodly because the Lord, even in your righteousness and when you are right, you still have to remain and hold your place. Which means you go to higher authorities. You go to the elder, you go to the judges, and you inform the elders and the judges of what this man is doing. You expose him. So the judges and the elders is going to go to this man, to the husband's brother. Tamshi.
My husband's brother refusing to raise up unto his brother a name in Israel.
A name in Israel.
He will not perform the duty of my husband's brother. Then the elders of his city shall call him.
Elders of the city shall call him and speak unto him.
And if he stand to it,
and
say, I'd like not to take her, then shall his brother's wife come unto him in the presence of the elders and loose his shoe from off his foot and spit in his face.
Loose his shoe and spit in his face.
And shall answer and say, so shall it be done unto that man that will not build up his brother's house. And his name shall be called in Israel, the house of him that had his shoe loose. When men strive together one with another.
When men strive together one with another. Read.
And the wife of the one draw it near for her to deliver her husband.
The wife of the one draw near to deliver her husband. Read.
Out of the hand of him that smited him. And put it forth her hand and taken him by the secret.
So now she done grabbed something that she ain't had no business grabbing. Okay, read.
Then thou shalt cut off her hand.
God said, cut her hand off. That I shall not pity her. So the book teaches us what to pity, what to show mercy for, who to feel sorry for, who to have compassion for. You can't have thoughts, you can't have pity for a person that God said don't have pity for. You can't feel sorry for a person that God said don't feel sorry for. Go ahead, read.
Then thou shalt cut off her hand, thine eye shall not pity her. Thou shalt not have in thy bag diverse weights, a great and a small.
And a great and a small, read.
Thou shalt not have in thine house diverse measures.
Diverse measures.
A great and a small.
A great and a small, because these are unjust weights. These are unjust weights. And even if you're not using them, you're still guilty. Because God said you got to get rid of them. Get them out your house.
Yeah.
If it's ungodly and unjust, then why do you continue to possess? Go ahead. Possess things like this. Read.
Thou shalt not have in thine house diverse measures, a great and small, but thou shalt have a perfect and just weight.
A perfect and just measure
shall thou
have.
That thy days may be lengthened in the land was the Lord thy God given.
You see how you lengthen your days? One of the ways of lengthening your days is being just. Just being just. Just being upright. Just being fair. Go ahead.
For all that do such things,
For all that do such things,
and all that do unrighteously,
and all that do unrighteously. The Hebrew word for unrighteously, go to Genesis 34. The Hebrew word for unrighteously is awel. Awel means injustice. Injustice means lacking fairness and unkind. What does lacking fairness mean? Lacking fairness is when you fail to treat individuals fair and according to accepted standards of justice. Unequal treatment. An unkind person is insensitive, feeling no concern for how other people feels, very inconsiderate, with no sympathy. See, these are ungodly ways that separates you from God. These are ways that separate you from God, man. Genesis chapter 34.
And Dinah, the daughter of Leah, which she bare unto Jacob, went out to see the daughters of the land.
Dinah went out to see the daughters of the land. That's all it says. She wasn't sleeping around. She wasn't. She wasn't doing that.
She went to go see her home.
She went to see the daughters of the land.
Her friend.
Her friends. Her companions.
Yeah.
That's it.
Go ahead to it.
Tamshi.
And when Shechem, the son of Hamor, the Hivite, prince of the country, saw her, he took her and lay with her.
Okay. And when Shechem, the son of Hamor, the Hivite, prince of the country, saw her, he did what?
He took her
He
and
took
laid
her
with her.
And laid with her.
And defiled her.
And defiled her. The Hebrew word for defiled, and I wish people stop saying that Dinah gave it up.
Oh, man.
Dinah ain't give nothing up. Dinah ain't give nothing up. And she wasn't being a thought. That's what all these people, so-called Israelites, say about Dinah.
The same one saying it is bald.
So now the Hebrew word for defiled is anah. That Hebrew word was the same Hebrew word that was used for Tamar.
Yes,
Anah means to afflict or humble. To afflict meaning what? He afflicted her, meaning he raped her. Shechem took it. She didn't just give that up to him. It says he took her and afflicted her, according to Hebrew. Okay? And this was the same situation concerning Amnon and Tamar. Okay? Now, this was the trouble that God, now when Amnon did what he did to his sister, the only reason why Amnon did what he did to his sister was because God stirred up trouble in King David's house concerning the matter of Uriah. Because if that never, look, Amnon never had no desire towards his sister until God stirred up that trouble in his house.
Never.
Absalom ain't start chasing his father until God stirred up that trouble in his house. Why? Because of what King David did. So now the children the children is being not charged, but God is visiting the faults or the sins of the fathers upon the sons. Go ahead.
And his soul clave unto Dinah.
His soul clave unto Dinah. Wait. What's that? Verse 3?
3.
It said, his soul clave unto Dinah, the daughter of Jacob. Right? And he spoke, and he loved the damsel and spake kindly unto her. The Hebrew word for unto her is al. It means concerning. Kindly, the Hebrew word for kindly, it has led. Concerning how she felt. Concerning her heart. Concerning how she felt. Because he just did something that he wasn't supposed to be doing. You knew you ain't had to, business. Because he knows the order.
He knows the order.
This was with all nations.
That's why he asked you.
This was the order. You ain't just go to a man's house and snatch the man's daughter and penetrate her. You didn't do that. No nation did that. You wanted a man's daughter. I went to the father. to ask about his daughter. I didn't just snatch that man's daughter and penetrate her. So he spoke to her concerning her heart. But the only reason, the same thing that kept Dinah there, is the same reason why Tamar asked Amnon, why are you kicking me out? The evil that is done to me, this is greater. This is worse than the evil that you're doing to me. You know what she said? She said, all right, you penetrated me. So now I belong to you. She said, but now you're kicking me out. And that's worse than you penetrating me. That's much worse than you penetrating me. Because nobody wants me now. I'm yours. I'm saving myself, my virginity, for my husband. And now you done took the only thing that was precious and worth with value. These are the things that we don't teach our daughters, man. We don't teach our daughters the importance of keeping your virginity.
That's why we don't have tokens.
That's why we don't have tokens today. We supposed to have tokens. When the sisters go, when the sisters getting married, I don't see no tokens. Where's the tokens? I see sisters just getting married. I'm ready to ask certain brothers, did you get the tokens? Did you get the tokens of that damsel's virginity? And if you didn't get the tokens of that damsel's virginity, that means she was sleeping around.
The first one, Johnny.
She was walkabout.
She was sleeping around. Virgins bleed.
That's right.
Okay? And according to the laws and the commandments of God, when a virgin is penetrated, you got to take that cloth that she bled upon and put it up.
Yeah.
Just in case if rumors starts to happen. Just in case false accusations begin to stir up. Because now we have men with female tendencies that like to talk. Ah, man, she a whore. She ain't nothing. She's this, she's the other, she's this, she's the other. Was you with that woman everywhere she went? You don't know what she did or what she didn't do. You didn't. What are you talking about? Go ahead.
And Shechem spoke unto his father Hamor, saying, get me this damsel to wife.
That's what he should have did first. Before he penetrated the poor girl.
That's what he should have did.
Okay, read.
And Jacob heard that he had defiled Dinah, his daughter. Now his sons were with his cattle in the field.
So while the message comes to Jacob, the sons is not present. The sons is in the field tending to the cattle. Go ahead.
And Jacob held his peace until they will come.
Say he held his peace. I ain't said nothing. I ain't saying good or bad till my sons come. Go ahead.
And Hamor, the father of Shechem,
and Jacob knew he had some ruffians with him. He knew he had some ruffians. He said, man, listen, I ain't got nothing to say right now. Let's just wait till my boys come out from the field. Those 12 sons wasn't no joke.
No joke, man.
Those 12 sons wasn't no joke.
Each one was a one man only.
Look,
right.
Go ahead.
And the sons of Jacob came out of the field when they heard it. And the men were grieved.
The men was grieved.
And they were very wrong.
They was tight. They was angry. Because this thing ought not to be done within the nation. Remember what I told you, that the laws, most of the laws was based off our forefathers' customs and their lives. Okay, read.
And they were very, very wroth because he had wrought folly in Israel.
Because he had wrought folly in Israel. To wrought folly means you have committed a scandalous sin. Violation of moral or social norms.
Scandalous.
You know what moral norms and social norms are? Moral norms are shared. They are not written. There are unwritten rules. That was the lifestyle of our father Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Noah. These men that was in Genesis, they lived according to moral norms. Moral norms is according to their customs and the things that they upheld. There was no law, thou shalt not. Or standards that defines right from wrong. behavior, which guides individuals to act ethically and responsibly, stemming from core values like fairness, leading to internal feelings of obligations or guilt when violated. Social norms are the same thing, or shared expectations and standards for what is acceptable. What is acceptable and what is not acceptable. Tamshi.
And the sons of Jacob came out of the field when they heard it. And the men were grieved, and they were very wroth, because he had wrought folly in Israel, in lying with Jacob's daughter, which thing ought not to be done.
Which thing ought not to be done.
And Hamor communed with them, saying, the soul of my son Shechem longing for your daughter. I pray you give her him to wife. And make ye marriages with us, give your daughters unto us, and take our daughters unto you. And ye shall dwell with us.
He said, make ye marriages with us. Now remember, in Deuteronomy 7, God prohibited us. He told us not to make marriages with these nations. Because the Hebrew word for marriage was hitchaten. Hitchaten means to be related through marriage. That's what that means. Because by the nation of Israel marrying these women, guess what happened? You're going to begin, she's going to turn your heart away from God.
Turn you over.
That's what God says. She's definitely going to turn your heart away from serving God. So that's the reason why, in order to prevent this, watch the woman that your son links up with. Watch the men that your daughter link up with, because not every man have good intentions. Okay? Not every man have good intentions. And it's, to tell you the truth, it's more so among the men than the woman. A lot of these men don't have good intentions. And this is why you have separations and breakups within the marriage after the woman done had kids. So now she have to leave this man, get with this guy because he done sold her a dream, have children with him. Guess what happens? He shows his true nature. Now she ends up breaking up with him. So now she had kids by 3 different fathers. But according to what I see through experience, you can't blame her. Because each and every one of those men, the first one wanted to serve idols. The second one, look, man. Look, man. And this is why I said I am afraid, man. We marrying men claiming the heritage of Jacob, but they got heathenistic mentalities. They think like heathens. So the reactions is going to be of heathens.
Heathen's reaction. Heathen result.
Tamshi.
And you shall dwell with us, and the land shall be before you. Dwell and trade.
And you shall dwell with us, and dwell, and trade before you.
And get you possessions therein.
Read.
And Shechem said unto her father and unto her brethren, let me find grace in your eyes. And what you shall say. Look
at Shechem. Shechem went into Dinah one time, and immediately he loved the ground she walked on. It says his soul clave unto Dinah. You know what it means when his soul clave to Dinah? It was joined. His soul, he was attached and joined to this woman. And this is why it's important for our men not to be promiscuous neither.
That's right.
Because I'm going to tell you like this. When a man is promiscuous, he allows, he creates, go ahead, brother. He creates a map in his brain. He creates a map in his brain, not a map or he create, I forgot the word, but he allowed himself to grow accustomed to this system by allowing himself to sleep around and he don't allow himself, and by sleeping around, you're not gonna get attached. You're not gonna allow yourself to attach yourself to this woman because you done trained yourself in the brain to be all over the place. So now you get with a woman, and then this is what causes you to look beyond her. That's why when you marry your daughters, it's good to marry your daughters to a man that haven't been out there.
Green like her.
Or if he have other wives, he's honorable and he have good intentions. He's honorable, he lives according to those laws, and he has good intentions concerning your daughter. This is my daughter I'm talking about. And I want the best for my daughter. So because I want the best for my daughter, I have to treat my wife according to how I want my daughter to be treated. Let's read.
Genesis chapter 34, verse 11. And Shechem said unto her father and unto her brethren, let me find grace in your eyes. And what ye shall say unto me, I will give. Ask me never so much dowry.
Ask me never so much dowry. So the purpose of a dowry, see, this is what happens when you decide to get married. Okay? The Hebrew word for dowry is mohar. Mem, kolam, he, resh. Mohar is a purchase price for a wife. A purchase price for a wife. And this is what substantiated how we got married. You cannot be broke talking about you want to marry, or you want this woman to marry, or you want to marry this man's daughter. Well, what do you have to give a fair exchange? You want my daughter? What are you going to give me for me losing my daughter? What are you going to give me for me giving up or giving my daughter towards you? And the females, the daughters, have to have this mindset. Because when the daughters have this mindset, she's not going to disregard what what her father said and go and marry a man that he didn't give you to her. I didn't give you him. So why are you sneaking off marrying this man that I didn't give you to? Can't do those things, man. And this is why it's important for the mothers to teach the daughters honor, respect, virtue.
Patience.
The book teaches us virtue, patience. Man. Your value decreases once you start giving that out. The value was the hymen.
Virtue comes with patience.
That's what the value is.
Yeah.
You don't see how a woman is going online and selling their virginity for millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. And guess what? He gonna buy it. Yeah, he gonna buy it.
There's bidders that been bidding.
So men will buy that.
Billionaires.
What? You was a virgin? You ain't know no other man? Oh, I want her. Because now I can train her the way I want her to be concerning God. I can show her the ways and the customs of God.
She hasn't been around.
Not train her according to my mindset. Not train her according to how I think, but according to the mindset of God. According to the ways of God. And then in return, she's going to learn certain things that I like and I don't like. Or he don't like this. Or he liked it this way. And she begin to learn her husband. The things, what she could do, what she should do, what she shouldn't do, what she should stay away from, what she need to do and accomplish. That's all it is a learning experience. And in return, guess what? The men learn their wives.
And we learn each other.
We learn each other. I said we learn each other. It ain't only the wife learning the husband, but the husband learn the wives. My wife don't like when I pick my feet.
That's right.
pick my feet, and pull callus off. Next thing, she started looking all over the place. Shabbat. She said, you got the skin all over the place. She said, what you think? I said, all right, baby, all right, I'm sorry. And look, it reminded me of my mom. My Ima is the same thing. Once she come and she skinned, she said, Shama been here. Shama, why you got the skin all over it? Pick it up. And she started going crazy on me.
Good example, brother.
That's an excellent
That's a
example.
very good example.
So because of those things, you have to see the things that bothers her, and she also got to consider the things that bothers you.
I gotta know what you like and don't like.
So we got to learn each other in order for this to work. And the only thing I noticed that happened during a marriage was a feast. Ain't nothing wrong with giving a feast.
Yes, thank you.
A brother and a sister was getting married in North Carolina by my sister, where my sister going to congregate at, and they gave a nice feast. I looked at it, and it was a beautiful feast. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's right.
That's beautiful, man.
It stopped.
People came, they enjoyed themselves, they partied and drinks and food, and they enjoyed themselves, man. And that's what this life is about. That's what all this is about, man. It ain't about, what do you mean? We had fun. We can enjoy ourselves. This law don't restrict us from enjoying ourselves.
That's right.
And keeps us in the box. No, it ain't about that, man. And that's what people portray this to be. Right. Oh, you can't do nothing. Nah, we can enjoy ourselves, man.
We don't walk around with our hands.
We don't have to walk around on edge.
No.
That's we don't. Just don't follow the ways and the customs of the heathens. That's it. And if it's according to the ways of the heathens, I got to speak on it. Yeah. And I got to inform you and show you.
That's right.
Go ahead. Let's read.
Ask me never so much dowry and gift, and I will give according as ye shall say unto me.
He said, man, whatever you want to give or whatever you want, let me know. Huh? And also, I forgot this definition here. A spousal gift. Mohad also means a spousal gift. You know what the spousal gift is? What happened with Rebecca? When Rebecca left, her parents furnished her with flocks, maidservants, handmaids, menservants. She didn't leave empty. So basically, we're giving on both ends.
Right.
Not just the father of the daughter giving, but the daughter's parents is giving. So we both are having an even exchange. You giving me, I'm giving you, and we both happy, and we give a feast, and we both happy. But we forget the part that the daughter that's getting married, her parents also give.
That's right.
It ain't just the father of the daughter. Her parents give also. That's right. Both parties give. Tom Sheed.
And the sons of Jacob answered Shechem and Hamor, his father, deceitfully, and said, because he had defiled Dinah, their sister, they said unto them, we cannot do this thing, to give our sister to one that is uncircumcised.
He said, we cannot do this thing, to give our sister to one that is uncircumcised. Now, we as men, we as women, we have to put God first. I said we have to put God first.
That's right.
So, and when our sisters put God first, you don't desire men that do not serve God or live within the means of the laws, commandments, and statutes of God.
Right. That's right. That's right.
Okay? Because this guy is uncircumcised. And if you marry this uncircumcised dude, right, then your children is going to be taught accordingly. We got to watch who we marry, man. We got to watch who we marry. Okay, Tom Sheet.
But in this will we consent unto you.
In this will we agree with you. Tom
If
Sheik.
ye will be as we be,
If you would be as we be, which means we have to live the
you
same.
gotta live like us.
You have to live like
You gotta
us.
switch it
And
up.
if you don't live
Yeah.
according to what we respect, then there can be no connection. We can't join because we live two different lifestyles. Tom Sheik.
Then will we give, if you will be as we be, that every male of you be circumcised, then will we give our daughter unto you, and we will take your daughters to us, and we will dwell with you, and we will become one people. But if you will not hearken unto us to be circumcised, then we take our daughter, and we will be gone.
We're going to take our daughter and we leave it. At that point in time, we don't care if he penetrated her. We don't care if he went into her. You are not going according to the standards. So therefore, I'm snatching my daughter and we're going to leave. Now, these are standards. When a father has a daughter, he can set rules.
Yes, he said stipulations.
He can set stipulations.
And he can break them.
Like Laban did.
And he can break them.
Right.
But he's going to set the only way if he break those stipulations, if you don't hold up your end of the bargain.
That's right.
These are the stipulations. And you go against and break these stipulations that I put upon you to the order of how to marry my daughter. I'm snatching my daughter and we gone.
Yeah.
And if you agree to those standards and take her, just know, if you don't hold up your end of the bargain, I can come and take my daughter. Come see.
And their words pleased Hamor and Shechem, Hamor's son. The young man deferred not to do the thing because he had delight in Jacob's daughter. And he was more honorable than all the house of his father. And Hamor and Shechem, his son, came unto the gate of their city 20. And communed with the men of their city, saying, these men are peaceable with us.
These men are peaceable
Therefore,
with
let
us.
them dwell in the land
Therefore,
and
let them
trade
dwell in the
therein.
land and trade therein.
For the land, behold, it is large enough for them. Let us take their daughters to us for wives, and let us give them our daughters. Only herein will the men consent unto us for to dwell with us, to be one people. If every male among us be circumcised as they are circumcised, shall not their cattle and their substance and every beast of theirs be ours?
See,
they
already was scheming.
They planned it, man.
They was planning. They had a little scheme set. They ready to set up. They ready to overtake and take over. Go ahead.
Only let us consent unto them, and they will dwell with us. And unto Hamor and unto Shechem his son hearken all that went out of the gate of the city. And every male was circumcised, all that went out of the gate of the city. And it came to pass on the third day, when they were sore, that two of the sons of Jacob, Simeon and Levi, Dinah's brethren, took each man his sword, and came upon the city boldly, and slew all the males. And they slew Hamor and Shechem his son with the edge of the sword, and took Dinah out of Shechem's house and went out. And the sons of Yaakov came upon the slain.
So a lot of us question and say, oh, why didn't Dinah leave? Why she didn't leave? He already penetrated and took her virginity. And these women, the woman's mindset in the book was, once you go into me, I'm yours. I belong to you.
Even if you took it.
Even if you took it, I belong to you. And that's why she didn't leave. That's why Tamar turned to Amnon. He said, you throwing me out? This is evil. This is more evil than what you did to me. This is worse.
You got me. You gotta keep me. You took it.
After he thrust her out, he broke the door after her. Damn. She walks out with her hand on her head. But Absalom, you know where she went? She went straight to her brother's house. Straight to her brother's house. Absalom looked. He said, your brother been with you, right? You know what else he told her? Hold not this thing against him.
That's what he said. Don't bear a grudge against him.
You know what that means? When he said that, he said, don't hold this against him. We didn't bear grudge, man. He said, don't hold this situation against him. Even though he's in this wrong or he's at fault, the woman got raped. But Absalom said, don't hold no grudge. Don't hold no grudge. He's your brother. Don't worry about it. I got this. Go ahead, read. Finish it up.
The sons of Jacob came upon the slain and spoiled the city because they had defiled their sister. They took their sheep, their oxen, their asses, and that which was in the city, and that which was in the field, and all their wealth, and all their little ones, and their wives took they captive, and spoiled even all that was in their house. Verse 30. And Jacob said to Simeon and
Look what
Levi,
Jacob told Simeon and Levi.
ye have troubled me.
He said, you have troubled me
To make me stink
to
among
make
the
me
inhabitants
stink
of the
amongst
land,
the inhabitants of the land.
among the Canaanites and the
Among the
Perizzites.
Canaanites and the
And
Perizzites.
I,
And
being
I,
few in number,
being few in number,
they shall gather themselves against
shall gather themselves against me
me
and
slay
slay
me.
me.
And I shall be destroyed, I and my house. And they said, should he deal with our sister as with a harlot?
He said, should we allow this person to deal with our sister as a whore, like she's a harlot? These things is what trigger brothers. When you treat brothers, the men were very protective over their sisters.
Very.
And when certain things is done concerning their sisters, they step out. They get violent. They get violent, man. I hope everybody has gotten what was bought. Shabbat shalom. We're gonna rise and face the temple. Rise and face Jesus. Okay, before we pray, I want to explain about bearing a grudge. Okay, a grudge is something that you hold resentment. Okay, you hold that in your heart, and when you hold grudges, can turn to hatred.
It will.
It will turn to hatred. In time, it will turn to hatred, and it gets stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. Now, the only way we have to learn to let things go. How do we let things go? How are we able to let grudges and things like this go? When I'm offended, I approach the person that offended me. And we come to a conclusion about the offensive treatment or what was done that was offended. A peaceful conclusion. Okay? And this is how we will be able to let go of these grudges. But the reason why people hold grudges is because there are unsolved mysteries. A lot of mysterious things that have not been solved. Violations that have not been solved. Unfairness and injustice that have not been solved. And we just want people to just go on and live their lives. But now, according to the amount of righteousness that a person has, whether it's solved or not, he gonna let it go. That tells the difference between people.
Godly person will put it.
Godly person, regardless if it's solved or not, he gonna let it go. And with that, I got what was bought.
Definitely.
And we're gonna rise and face the east. Alohu. Eshadala Henolea Hotenu. Abiama Biska Babiako. Atakwados, Weshemeka Kwados, Barushemeka Lolamae. Baku Shadama Mamara. Baruka Shadama Mamara Lolamae. Baruka Tashadala Henumeleka Hola Mashe Bibaro Mahari Mehakma Motea Shehari. Umi Puna Meshanehiting, Umakani Meazmanim. Sadera Kokabime Mishmoroke Barakia Kesono. Wareo Wala Weo never to share Neo. Umadilio, Bena Dash about Shimo. El Karakayam Tamik Moloka Lenum Nola Mahe. Barukatash Mari Balavin. Abakuma Mishra Mega Batorat Miso cooking. Umishbati Motanum Marita. King Shadal Henu Besha Benu Kumenu Nasia Bekukeka. Unizba Vile Torateka Misoteka Nola Mahe. King Kayenu Boy Megamenu by the Wine Laila. Mehavekata Siri Menu Nola Mi.
Baruch atah Shaddai Mamo Yisrael. Yahira Zomer Feneka Shaddai Lehenu Olea Botenu Shnei Bei Hamitas. Bihera Meyamenu Bekain Kain B'Torateka. Sham Na Badeka. Bidia Kim Yolam Shani Kwameniyo. We'arabara Na Minka Yehuda Yerushalayim Kim Yolam Shani Kwameniyo. Baruch Sheneka, Baruch Yemeneka, Baruch Torateka, Baruch Kedushateka. El Shaddai Melech, El Shaddai Malach, El Shaddai Hilot, L'Olam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kabod Malkuto L'Olam Vaed. Baruch Habo Elohi V'Yikomo Melech Elyon. Hallelujah, L'Olam Vaed. Blessed be the name.
Oh, this is the life. This is the life.